Gemma is in a very fetching tunic.
With the cross of St. John on it. I'm not very Satanist.
No. Although if you sit just a little bit lower in the camera, it'll cut off the bottom of the cross. That'll be a bit better.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah,
Hey.
now it's inverted.
Although...
It's like the cross of St. Peter, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it is, but... Anyway, moving on.
Chapter 12. Author's note. Sup for aiming.
For aim.
For aim.
Okay, there's a semicolon in there. We don't know how it got there.
Okay, Hagrid is a pedo to a lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snap and Christian plus Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony? That was Cedric, okay?
Cedric spelled with an S, in fact. You can stop laughing when I'm gone.
I was about to slit my wrists again with the silver knife that Drago had given me, in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. Oh, I thought it was Hagrid.
Oh no, you've got to do that better. No, I thought it was
Hagrid. But it was vampire. That's an easy mistake to make.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the gigantism and the hairy mop of hair doesn't give it away. Hairy mop of hair. Oh my goodness.
Yay for redundancy.
Hey! Continue.
He started to scream, OMFG! No! My scar hurts!
But he didn't have a scar anymore. Anyway.
And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites.
Why?
Was he high?
Did he have
Very
red
high.
whites?
Because he was high. Very, very high.
See. Or he had a really bad infection from badly cleaned contact lenses.
I saw it! And my scar turned back into the lightning bolt. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation.
How can you...
He said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and it turned back into the lightning bolt. Save me! Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage.
Oh my gosh, he's like Wolfgang, but with a lisp.
I was in the school nurse's office, now recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin, Hagrid. Were there too. They were going to St. Mango's.
St. Mango's! Oh my god!
After they recovered because they were pedophiles. You can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the video camera that they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them.
Oh,
Badass.
Oh my goodness.
Hagrid came into my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. Enemy! It started! I need to tell you something, he said in a serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway. And I don't like fucked up preps like you, I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. No, Ennaby, Hagrid said. Those are not roses. What? Are they goths too, you poser prep?
What?
Am I reading that right?
Yes. Well, no, you're not. But that's how it's written.
What? Are they goths too, you poser prep? I asked because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses.
Oh, she used the right version of bought or brought. I'm very impressed, considering that the rest of the book is such a fiasco. Continuing.
I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being booed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. Is that spelled wrong?
Yes. Yes, it is.
To it, he added silently. Whatever! I yelled angrily.
You sure it's angrily?
Whatever!
I yelled angrily.
Anger.
I like that. She's yelling at Angurly. Okay, we really...
He pointed his wand at the pink roses. These aren't roses. He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. That's not a spell, that's an MCR song. I corrected him wisely. You know, I was just warming up my vocal cords. And he screamed, Petulus merengo me
Cremicidi Romatio.
Yeah.
That one.
All you cool gothic MCR fans, that is the tribute, specifically for Raven. I love you, girl. I am a noto okayo. This is like 10 languages in one sentence.
Yeah.
Then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black.
Wow.
Now I knew he wasn't a prep.
Because he made a black flame.
Is that even a thing?
I have no idea.
We should look this up.
Okay. We'll find out.
Okay, I believe you now. WTF is Draco.
What the fuck is Draco?
Hagrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. You see, Nobby, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame, to see what is in the flames, something. Haha, you reviewers get flames, get it? This doesn't make any sense. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs, and maybe it's the fact that she says anyway all the time that we've started doing the anyway, moving on.
Well,
thing.
I say anyway all the time anyway. So, I think we're adding twice as many of them.
Yeah.
Each time we pause.
Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped at the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all around me so I look like Samara from The Ring.
Oh my god!
If you don't know who that is, if you don't know who she is, you're a prep, so fuck off. And I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl, Bloody Mary said, sadly.
In fact, it's kawaii. Kawaii. Instead of kawaii. Because, you know, Japanese is very specific in that.
Yeah. Fangs, get it? You do too, I said sadly, too. Saying these things sadly! It seems like a very positive conversation.
I know, right?
But I was still upset. I slit both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was the hair of magical... What? The hair of magical magic creatures.
Oh my god!
He looked all depressed because Draker had disappeared and he used to be in love with Draker. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff.
Casually, just casually, hey, can I have some of your blood, please?
Hi. Oh, hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi back, I said in a wickly sad way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. But then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. This scene makes absolutely no sense.
In the the hair of magical creatures class.
Stop it now, you horny simpletons! Shouted Professor McGurk. Professor McGurk. Anyway, I read it, it's funny.
Let me breathe.
I wish I could read this serious.
Goggle.
Who was watching us? So was everyone else. Oh, now my abs hurt. I'm gonna get a workout from this.
Oh, it's more intense than cold.
Vampire, you fucker! I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco.
I'm fairly certain it was consensual on both sides.
I shouted, then I ran away angrily. Just then, he started to scream, OMG, no! My scar hurts! And then his eyes rolled up, and then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. This guy gets stoned a lot. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it to a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation. Didn't
Yeah!
this happen before?
Yes, this happened before.
He said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. Alright, you said one more for you.
Yeah.
Your turn.
You got 3 more lives.
Oh no! No, wait. That's
No, it's yours.
Ah! Special thanks to Raven, my Gothic's blood sister. What the WTF, you're supposed to writ this. Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater
Oh dear.
It's gonna get so much worse from here.
No.
Oh no, not again!
You're doing really well tonight, staying on the bed.